had interaction here with the first two constables. We're not going to go onto site today. I'm going to hit it a little different. I'm going to head down this way where I can get a good visual line of sight with the drone and take the drone up and yeah, see how we get on with that one really. Just down here we're going to head. There's a fenced off area at the back where I've never been able to get to on foot with loads of marked vehicles. So yeah, we're going to get the drone in there and yeah, get lovely shots of all of that. See how we get on. So where I normally go is down over that way. There's a footpath that takes you into where that orange car was just then, and then you can walk all the way around inside up to the reception area over there. But yeah, this is the vehicle access point for the site. There. So need to be a little bit careful around here because there are quite a lot of trees. So I need to make sure that I'm above those, especially if I plan on going a bit further into the site with the drone. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Interestingly, when I Google mapped my way to come here, it came up with a message saying that the Cambridgeshire HQ is due to close at 2, which is odd. I know it's a Friday and places like this do tend to have an earlier finish on a Friday.
Before this drone even leaves the ground, this situation is already tense. We're back at Cambridge Police HQ, not for sightseeing, not for a casual walkthrough, but for unfinished business. Last time, according to the Auditor, the interaction with officers here went sideways. And today, instead of walking straight into another confrontation, he's changing tactics. This is strategic, because drones do something powerful. They remove emotion from proximity. There's no face-to-face tension at first. No immediate clash of personalities, just elevation, observation, documentation. But here's where it gets interesting. The very first issue raised isn't about airspace or trespassing. It's about body-worn cameras and policy compliance. If officers are recording members of the public, are they announcing it properly? Are they following their own procedural standards? That's not a small technicality. That's about transparency. And now we've got a drone about to rise over a police HQ, legally checked, airspace verified, weather assessed. So the real question becomes...
Starting to feel a few spots of rain set in. So I'm hoping that's just passing. Yeah, so I reckon around about here will be a good spot to set up really. And got all those vehicles over there, so I can try and get some shots of that and see what else is going on around the site really. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Just gonna wait for this rain to try and ease off a little bit. But while we're waiting for that, just gonna slide that in there so that's recording. yeah, let's get set up.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map. Take off. Landing.
Before I do that, pretty sure I did check yesterday, but I'm just going to double check drone assist. Make sure that we're good to go here. Yeah, as you can see there, guys, we're in Huntingdon. The only thing it said...
This is not casual conversation. He's citing policy, specifically referencing the introduction of body-worn cameras and the expectation that officers verbally announce when recording. That's important, because whether viewers agree with audits or not, policy compliance is measurable. It's not emotional. It's procedural. Notice how technical the language is: audio and visual recording, policy verbally announce. That signals preparation. This isn't spontaneous frustration. It's rehearsed accountability. And here's the deeper layer. When members of the public know internal policy details, it shifts the power dynamic. Officers are used to being the authority on rules. But what happens when someone on the outside...
Go here. We are absolutely fine. So we're going to get back to the app and take off again.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
There we go, and start recording. We're up. So we're just going to go straight up. Get a lovely aerial view of Cambridge HQ.
Now we see the tactical pivot. Instead of walking through the front gate and repeating history, he moves to the perimeter and prepares the drone. This is calculated. A drone creates distance, physically and emotionally. It removes the face-to-face friction that often escalates these encounters, but it also raises stakes. Because while filming from public land is generally lawful, drones introduce airspace considerations, safety responsibilities, and heightened sensitivity around secure facilities. Police headquarters aren't shopping centers. They're operating...
Nice. And that's the vehicles that I can see from where I'm stood over there. Looks like they have dog training area as well, those obstacles and that. I would imagine that that's for, yeah, dog training. So, just down there by that tree in the middle there is where I was stood. Last time when I had that bit of a shitty interaction with those two ununiformed constables. So where that vehicle's exiting up there, that's where I walked in, walked all the way up there. This building here is the reception, so the signs do clearly state that it is publicly accessible up to that point. So I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. Still within visual line of sight. No obstacles in the bike path at the moment. Oh yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicles all marked heading in. Interesting. Oh, that third one tailgated. Oh, and the fourth one. Naughty boys and girls, whoever's driving. Not good. Not meant to tailgate. So we're just going to take it up a little bit and see where they all park up. So they're all parking up over there.
Part a lot of critics overlook: due diligence. He's checking rain conditions. He's verifying maps. He's confirming airspace classification. That matters, because reckless flying would instantly undermine credibility. Listen to the tone here. It's methodical, calm, technical. Home point updated. Check drone assist. No temporary flight restrictions. These are not the actions of someone trying to provoke chaos. These are steps to avoid it. And that's key for audience perception. When documentation is paired with compliance, it strengthens the argument that the intent is observation, not disruption. But of course, legality doesn't always prevent confrontation.
Very nice. So I've still got eyes on the drone until there. That's about as low as I can get the drone without losing sight of it, with buildings getting in the way and that. It's pretty cool. So I reckon they must have been out on a response to something there.
Now, the drone is airborne, and everything changes. From the air, the site looks calm, structured, orderly, almost serene. And that contrast is powerful, because ground-level tension feels very different when you zoom out. He points out layout details. Reception access, Baikla zonas, previous confrontation spots. This isn't random filming. It's contextual storytelling. He's visually mapping past conflict to present oversight. But here's something subtle. Surveillance works both ways. While he observes from above, officers on the ground may already be aware. The drone isn't invisible. It's noticeable, audible, and in secure environments, noticeable equals...
That before I talk to you?
Well, I mean, do I have to land it?
No. I just don't want to distract you because obviously you're flying.
Yeah, I'll land it and chat to you. That's right.
To you.
What have you got your blues on for? Is it an emergency?
No, I'm an obstruction to the road.
There we go, good answer. I like it. No worries.
It's not quite bright enough.
It's not. To be fair, I need to bring it down anyway. The rain's getting a bit heavy.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
Yeah.
Too heavy.
It was alright a second ago. Now, oh god, that's really coming down. I put that in sport mode so it comes down quicker. That's better.
It's not a waterproof drone, is it?
No. No, the batteries can be a bit funny if they get too wet.
And the motors.
And the motors, yeah. It's alright with a little bit of spitting. Bear with me, let's get this in the dry. That one. Don't remember which tree. Yeah. You know. What's up?
I just want to give you a quick chat because
Yeah,
obviously
sure.
we've seen you flying over headquarters.
Sure.
Just to ask why you're doing that. So.
I'm just getting some aerial footage or something.
Okay. You're perfectly
That's
entitled to do that.
Yeah.
No issues at all. Obviously, it is a police headquarters, so we just have to ask.
Yeah.
Got some concerns about sometimes encounters and stuff like that. So
Oh god,
I
yeah.
can see
yeah.
this doesn't look like it's anything that you're up to, so
No.
we're not concerned about that.
Cool. Who are you? Sorry.
I'm PC Thompson.
PC Thompson. 2162. Lovely. And yourself, man?
622 Vanstone.
So it's 662. Brilliant. I was gonna say you should have. You have to have epaulets on every bit of outermost one uniform. So
Yeah.
should hope you do.
I just remind you, drone pilot to drone pilot.
Yeah.
At one point, you were flying over the bit where all the Volvos and BMWs were.
Right.
You
Yeah.
would dip down behind the building.
Right. Yeah.
You wouldn't have been maintaining a visual line of sight there.
Oh no. This has been recording the whole time.
Yeah.
And you can clearly see like that was the lowest point I could get it. I could still see the drone.
I believe you,
that's
and I can't prove it,
No.
but to me, you would look pretty low over that.
No, honestly, if I could have got lower with maintaining line of sight with the drone, I would have.
Yeah.
But that was the point where I was
that's
literally
fine.
just see it over the building.
No, that's
But
right, mate.
other than that-
No, you
The
don't-
moment is fascinating. He observes marked police vehicles tailgating as they enter the secure zone. Now, is tailgating a dramatic scandal? No, but here's why he highlights it. Standards. Public officials are expected to model the rules they enforce. Even minor deviations can fuel the perception of rules for thee, not for me. And perception is powerful. But here's the balance. Context matters. Convoy driving inside secure property may look different from public road driving. Without full operational context, assumptions can be risky. Still, this is the auditor's lens, scrutiny at every level. And once scrutiny begins, even small details...
No worries.
These points you can't access on foot, so
Enjoy.
no worries.
I'll leave you to it because it's raining. I don't want to keep you in the rain.
Right. Did either of you turn your body cameras on when you came? Is there a reason neither of you told me so?
Don't need to. You can see them, they're not covert.
You don't have any stickers on it saying audio and visual recording, and as per your policy from the College of Policing 2014, when body cams were first introduced, it does clearly state in your policies you are to verbally announce to the public when you start recording them, because it is supposed to be an overt measure of recording. Just because your body camera is there, it doesn't mean that a member of the public naturally knows that you're recording them.
Okay.
So to avoid it from being covert,
You could have asked us to turn it off, we would have.
yeah, but I didn't know it was on. That's the thing.
You can see a screen, that's all we're saying. Not getting
Yeah, but I can see you can see a screen on this one. Doesn't mean it's recording, right?
Are you recording us?
Yes, but I'm not under policy to do so, and I'm not covered by GDPR. You two are, aren't you? Okay. So, for example, I have the right to access any footage that you collect of me, right? Right. So, under GDPR, I have the right to access that. If you haven't informed me that I've been recorded, and I don't know that you've recorded information about myself, how am I supposed to know that there is then information for me to go and access?
Okay, well,
You know.
we'll inform you. You are being recorded. Everything you say is being recorded on our body cams. That's
Okay.
obviously on yours as well.
Absolutely.
And you're fully entitled to that. There's no issues.
Absolutely, but just remember for future, for the first, most practical opportunity is when you're supposed to let a member of the public know. That's why I always wait until you're about to walk away before I ask you if I've been recorded, because at that point, you're about to walk away from this interaction without letting me know that I've been recorded.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So that is very
Top
serious,
tip.
all right? And I fully expect you to take that on board, because I could make an IOPC complaint.
Lowers for a closer look, tension subtly rises again. Because proximity changes interpretation. A high-altitude overview feels observational. A lower pass feels investigative now. We're approaching that thin line between documenting what's visible and appearing intrusive. Even if legally compliant, optics matter, especially around